Won by Brooklyn. Fires the three. Now that's a contest. To Paul. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark. Nets have the basketball. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Paul across the timeline. They're down 3. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Now Paul with the basketball. He'll run the offense.
Hey, double screen.
Has a look.
Shot up, shot down.
Gets a look. Can't hit. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket at the rim.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit him where it hurts.
Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
4-3. He was all over him. OKC ball.
That's me. I got ball.
Paul. Probing the defense. To Paul. Fires the 3. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it. Within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those that dropped earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Substitutions.
Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals, they shined in their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played and the level that he played at, this team is on the way.
Ferguson.
I got him. Here we go.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
Ferguson to Schroeder.
In the second quarter.
Down to 5 on the 24. Nice swat that time. Beyond the arc for 3. Won't go down. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. And it's good.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the 3-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
And too much contact.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Screen coming.
Hey, you know this a bucket.
Oh, Dennis Schroeder. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fires the 3. And that's rebounded by Noel. Schroeder with the basketball. Jared Allen.
Just incredible time.
Textbook defense. Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. It's a one-point game as we approach halftime. That is great vision to set it up. Jared Allen tips it. From long range, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
And he scores. Unguardable, Jay. Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. We've reached halftime in a two-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. Probing the defense. He wants to deliver. It's Paul for two. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
You know what I love about this kid, Ed? His eyes never once wandered to where the defender was. They stayed fixated right on his target, the basket. That's why he's a prolific shooter.
To Paul. No good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. The paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Short jumper stays out. Message received. Well defended. Down for Robertson. DeAndre Jordan able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Kevin Durant. He has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Now pass taken. Away by the Thunder.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Adams. Goes to the left side. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a...
Let's do it.
Substitutions.
Paul to Schroeder. Paul. It's good for 3.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
With the rock, it's Chris Paul.
Here we go. Here we go.
Won't go down. Here's a chance from long range. Good for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Here's Schroeder with it. His guys down by 9. To Paul. Curling inside. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side, given how they're defending.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Durant. 4-3. Not going down here. Schroeder with the basketball. 9-point margin. Gets it in the left corner. Screen coming. Just off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Schroeder.
Remaining in the fourth quarter.
Oh, he had him there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Durant. Fires the three. Not that. Scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's the DJ we all know and love.
Now a whistle. And we're going to get a timeout from OKC. They're down big in this fourth quarter. And a chance here to empty their bench. Paul. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Beyond the arc for three. And he buries it.
The transition three-point shot is one of the most difficult shots to actually defend. It's natural for the defense to automatically run back and protect the paint. But these days, people say, why settle for a three? Why not? Especially when you can shoot the ball at that kind of clip.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. The Thunder have the possession. Schroeder to Paul. Fires the three. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Lets it fly from long range and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery. And it hit the player right.
Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. This team did everything they could do to secure the win. Great job by both the players and the coaching staff. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez.
We got London on the track.
I need 2 bucks. 2 bucks. With that cocoa, with that 2 bucks. What y'all do for us? With that cocoa, I need 2 bucks. I'm the new horse.
Too much money, I need like 2 votes. Stacks big and green, I call my pockets the new hook. We don't pay attention to no loose talk, loose talk. 100 times I had to let it cool up, cool up. Amos dancing on me doing a moonwalk. Can't wear my AP, I had to let it cool up. Almost died from pneumonia, had to take my jewels off. We don't argue with these, we just let them tools talk, tools talk, tools talk. And give back yours again. Back to back in them Ferraris, we stay horse playing. Run up on us and I'm gon' heck. Harvard student doing my taxes, I got friends. I put rings on them hundreds, I'm married. You see my money and ice everywhere on them. And we each other cause we don't cherish them. But we don't leak out that info, we can't embarrass them. Can't leave the country.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. The Brooklyn Nets control the opening tip. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest. Done. To Porter.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jake, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight Finals wins. And he'll go to the foul line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down 4. Well, their first 3, and they're right back in it within a possession in this first quarter.
Well, I don't want to live in the past, but if you got a couple of those to drop earlier, you could have had a nice lead. Now, we got a dogfight.
Carter to Porter. Driving right to the... Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Fires the 3. Not easy.
Look, the reality is some players have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call them the one.
To Young. Porter. To Zach LaVine. Has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
I can't believe he missed that, but look, you have to stay connected to him defensively or he'll eat you alive.
From long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Dunn to Young. LaVine to Porter. Fires the 3. His first effort off the mark. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Dunn to Levine. Great feed. And count the basket inside. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions, Chicago. Substitutions,
Levine. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended. To Zach Levine. Zach Levine doing what he does best.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more and more common.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Trailing by 4. That no good. Off the mark. Chicago possession. Levine. A pass stolen by the Nets.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Screen coming. For 3. No good. Levine. Mitchell Robinson. Huge block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
For 3. And the rebound comes down to Selden. Levine. Here comes the screen. Jared Allen pins it. That's out of bounds off a ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time. Levine to Markkanen. Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. Drills the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Beyond the arc for 3. He was all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Fires the 3. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Levine to Markkanen. To Levine. Down to 5 on the 24. Gets a look. Can't hit.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Big finish at the rim. Over the line. Backcourt violation. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Time expires to end the first half. The Bulls have the lead.
Back to Ed.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third.
I got ball. You got to get up on that.
Done. From long range. Off the mark. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Baseline drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Durant. Fires the three, shakes free, and hits.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
Levine to Young. Throws it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Kevin Durant has it. Here's a chance from long range. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Done to Wendell Carter. Young to Zach Levine. Rondé Hollis Jefferson swats it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Oh, yeah, let's double tracking. Yep.
To Durant. Going to launch beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. 4-3. And it's good.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Porter, defended by Kevin Durant. To Levine.
Cutter.
Not that time. To Durant. For three. Well defended. Levine to Chris Dunn. Off the assist. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a three-point game. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Couldn't keep.
Substitutions, Chicago. Subbing in for number 1.
Zach Levine. The roof would have come off there, but he missed it.
As a team, they were on an absolute tear in the first half. But guess what happens during halftime? The defensive team makes adjustments, and it looks like it's working out.
I got one.
Levine to Young. Curling inside. Rondé Hollis Jefferson with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Can't go down. Smothering defense. To Chris Dunn. Carter. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
A two-time dunk champion, I love watching Zach Levine play. But you can't become obsessed with just attacking their rim. You have to continue to expand your game and really give Chicago that lead guard that they haven't had since D. Rose.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
C to three, B to three. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
To Young. Porter. To Chris Dunn. Porter. The drive, right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
It's me, I got it.
To Hollis Jefferson. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Zach LaVine. Here comes the screen. LaVine to Porter. Lets it fly from long range. That's the length at his spot for Otto Porter. Man on him, he still buries it. Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot?
Even better, 3 lucky fans will win a poster that's been signed by the entire team.
Can't connect that time against the double. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Shot at the buzzer's good. Not the greatest show of sportsmanship. An already contentious battle has now come to a close.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Got it in the old name, the buzz. We don't even hear, we just buzz down. Got my on the roof, gon' make them buzz down. By the it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown. Play, but no buzz down. Try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down. Buzz down, buzz down, buzz down, buzz down. 30, 50, 100, I'm down. Stay 10 toes, I'm down. 10 toes. Jenny Craig with them. Diamond dance like Chris Brown. Nigga, my water don't dry. Neck whip like baptized. Church. MJ with the 4-5. Fade away. No buns. Hey, what? Like a mummy. Fake to a dummy. Got a lot of young dummies. Go roll rap with the tummy. By the apartment. I move the in abundance. Buzz on the I split the like circumference. Then up. It's a buzz. Got it in the old name. The buzz. We don't even hear. We just buzz down. Got my on the roof. Don't make them buzz down. By the it's a buzz down. Run through the grass like a touchdown. Play but no buzz down. Try to take my chain. I'ma buzz down. Buzz down. Buzz down. Buzz down. Buzz down. 30, 50, 100. I'm down. I keep high up. Yeah. It's my decorator. What else? Draw 6 like PlayStation. Like station. Thank you, my waiting. My impatient. Whoa. Remix. In the base. In the den. In their kitchen.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined. The Nets control the tap. DeAndre Jordan, look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Jay, DeMar DeRozan fell in love with Toronto as a player and a person. But no question, DeRozan's playing with a chip on his shoulder.
He most definitely is, and he will embrace Greg Popovich and also the San Antonio Spurs. But I'm going to read you what DeMar DeRozan said. He said, people say, what are you depressed about? You can buy anything you want. I wish everyone in the world was rich so they would realize money isn't everything. It's about loyalty for DeMar DeRozan.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. Durant with the basketball up top. His team up by one. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. Make tough shots and help them win games.
Spurs in possession. To DeRozan. Rudy Gay. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Going to launch beyond the arc, and he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Hits the second. One more coming.
Hey, good shot.
knocks down all three at the line. DeMar DeRozan with the basketball to Murray. The screen sets him up for two.
How the defense adjusts.
For three. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Murray with the basketball. Margins 8. Rudy Gay. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.